In a world where the lights of Hollywood rarely dim and the cameras never stop clicking, some stars manage to keep the most precious parts of their lives away from the flashbulbs. Chad Michael Murray is one of them. For years, the heartthrob, who once ruled teen dramas with his brooding charm, has remained fiercely private about his family life. But on the night of July 22nd, that all changed, if only for a moment, and it was as magical as a scene straight out of a movie. The occasion, the much-anticipated premiere of Freakier Friday in Los Angeles, a sequel fans never expected. Starring a lineup that reads like a nostalgic dream: Lindsay Lohan, Jamie Lee Curtis, and yes, the unforgettable Chad Michael Murray. The red carpet was already buzzing with fashion statements, throwback reunions, and fan excitement echoing down Hollywood Boulevard. But no one, not even the most die-hard Murray fans, could have predicted the surprise that was about to unfold. Amid the sea of sequins, paparazzi calls, and neon lights stood Chad, looking effortlessly dashing in a soft pink squared jacket and sleek black trousers, a vision of charisma and quiet confidence. But walking beside him, hand in hand, were the unexpected scene stealers: his 9-year-old son and 8-year-old daughter, making their very first appearance on a major red carpet. For years, the couple had kept their children's lives completely private, not just off the red carpet, but off social media, off interviews, out of the spotlight entirely. And yet, here they were, coordinated in pastel outfits that perfectly matched their parents, radiating a sense of charm and style that seemed to run deep in their DNA. Chad's son, dressed in a baby blue suit and white sneakers, looked like a young Hollywood prince. He smiled shyly at the cameras, occasionally glancing up at his dad for reassurance. His daughter, on the other hand, channeled elegance and whimsy in a green tulle dress adorned with delicate floral embroidery, her look perfectly complementing the soft mint green halter gown worn by her mother, actress Sarah Roemer. It wasn't just a family moment, it was a red carpet moment, the kind that stops you in your tracks, the kind that says something bigger than fashion or fame. It said, "This is our family, and tonight, just for a moment, we're letting you see it." For fans of Chad Michael Murray, this appearance was as rare as a total eclipse. Best known for his iconic roles in One Tree Hill, A Cinderella Story, and Gilmore Girls, Chad has always drawn a clear line between his professional life and his personal sanctuary. Since marrying actress Sarah Roemer in 2015, the couple has stayed grounded, raising their kids, traveling the world, and as it turns out, homeschooling them to yes, homeschooling. In an age where celebrity children often grow up in the public eye, this couple has chosen a very different path. Back in 2023, Chad took to Instagram to honor Sarah for Mother's Day. But instead of red carpet glam or curated vacation shots, he painted a picture of real life, of quizzes and bedtime routines, of meals on the road and pop quizzes during layovers. "We travel the world together," he wrote. "It wouldn't be possible without you. Homeschooling, pop quizzes, meals, and every other mama task you can imagine." And now, the very kids who've been learning history lessons in hotel rooms and solving math problems at 35,000 feet were making their own little slice of history, joining their parents for one unforgettable night in Hollywood. For fans who grew up swooning over Chad in his early 2000s heyday, the idea of seeing him as a dad might feel surreal. But he's embraced the role with quiet passion and unshakable dedication. He's not just a guy from One Tree Hill anymore. He's a husband, a father of 3, and, as it turns out, a pretty good teacher too. The public debut of his children comes on the heels of his latest career resurgence. Freakier Friday, the long-awaited sequel to Disney's iconic Freaky Friday, brings together generations of stars and audiences, with Lindsay Lohan returning to the screen and Jamie Lee Curtis reprising her fan-favorite role. The film taps into a potent blend of nostalgia and modern energy. Chad's return to the franchise only adds to the buzz, and now, thanks to this red carpet appearance, it's clear that life is imitating art in the most beautiful way. But even amid the fanfare and fairy tale vibes of that July evening, there was something remarkably down-to-earth about the Murray family. They didn't pose like a celebrity clan. They didn't give interviews or flash their smiles on cue. They simply walked hand in hand, with soft laughter and quiet pride. And maybe that's what made the moment so moving. Later, in an interview with E! News, Chad shared a candid story that offered even more insight into their family dynamic. He recalled walking into his bedroom one evening, only to find his daughter and wife watching A Cinderella Story, the very film that catapulted him into teen idol status decades ago. I came home from work, and I saw my wife and my daughter sitting in bed, Chad said. I said, "What you watching?" Right away I knew she loved it. There was something full circle in that story. A dad walking into a room to find his daughter discovering his past. The prince of early 2000s cinema watching his own daughter fall in love with the magic he once brought to millions. It wasn't just sweet, it was cinematic. And yet, Chad and Sarah remain crystal clear on one point. This red carpet debut doesn't mean their kids are about to become public figures. Far from it. They're still committed to privacy, to homeschooling, to giving their children a childhood unburdened by cameras and fame. This was a one-night moment, a memory, not a new normal. Their third child, a baby girl born in 2023, has yet to make any public appearance and likely won't for years, if ever. Because while some celebrities see children as extensions of their brand, Chad and Sarah see theirs as their reason for stepping back from the brand. For them, parenthood is personal, intimate, sacred. Still, for fans, especially those who grew up on Chad's performances and dreamed of being part of his fairy tale, this rare glimpse into his real-life family feels like a gift, proof that the characters he played weren't just fantasy, that somewhere behind the scripts and spotlights, the boy who won hearts on screen became a man who pours his heart into being a husband and father. It's easy to get cynical in Hollywood, to assume every appearance is calculated, every post is PR. But something about the Murray family's red carpet moment felt different. It wasn't loud or showy. It was tender, gentle, like they were letting us borrow a page from their family album, just one page, before quietly closing the book again. In a sea of scandals, red carpet stunts, and attention-chasing headlines, Michael Murray's quiet family debut was a reminder of something rare. That fame doesn't have to devour everything it touches. That it's still possible to live with intention, raise children with care, and occasionally, where the timing feels right, step into the spotlight, just long enough to say, "We're here, we're happy, and we're doing just fine." So here's to pastel suits, tall gowns, homeschool field trips, and bedtime movies. Here's to family moments that don't need to be broadcast to be real, but still mean the world when they are. And here's to Chad, Sarah, and their beautiful family, walking through the Hollywood lights with hearts full of love and feet firmly on the ground.